What's up, guys? Coding's back again. And then, what are we gonna do today? Some nice button hover animation effects. And that sounds pretty interesting. And then no JavaScript involved, only HTML and CSS. So before we begin, let's have a small chat. This is not one of those punishment chats that maybe you might have after. Suppose you might have not done so well in your exams, but that's not the point. So, how's life with you? Is there anything you're doing? Perhaps you're trying to pursue a new hobby. Might be coding, it might be anything else. Put it in the comments below. I'll check it out, and yeah, it can be a pretty amazing discussion. And so, without further ado, let's go in case you like this sort of content with some amazing animations and design, and coding tutorials, and I'm gonna be giving you projects soon, in some time. And in case you like that sort of content, please hit the subscribe button and like the videos, and I don't know, comment down below on how you could how I could improve those. And yep, let's get started. So I have a blank Visual Studio Code open, not exactly blank, but I have some boilerplate HTML to save some time. I'm just gonna walk you through it. I have a link tag to link my CSS, and then basically the boilerplate code using Emmet. And then I also have so many buttons. That's obvious. We need buttons to give button hover effects. Very amazing, huh? Okay, so let me just and I put style.css with basic styles, selected everything, margin 0, padding 0, box sizing is part of the box, and then I just put a background color of black, and then I just gave some basic styling to some of these button classes because all of them have it. So it gives them basic styling to these buttons, and then yep, I opened it up using live server just to save some time. And yeah, these are everything, and then they're clickable, but they don't actually do anything. So let's get started. So I'm gonna start the first one, fade in. Okay, so let me just copy this selector dot, okay, curly braces, and then so I'm essentially selecting all of this fade in button, and then I'm just going to change the background color in a little bit. So let's change it to some orange. I'm just going to type some random thing here. It's going to generate orange stuff for me, hopefully. Yep, this looks orangish. And fade in, which means we're going to have a darker tone first and then go to a lighter tone. So I'm going to show you a way. In fact, I'm just going to make a background color variable. In case you don't, these are CSS variables. In case you don't know how to use them, I have it linked in the cards. So please do check it out. And yeah, I'm just going to change this part to background color. And I'm just going to save because we're going to be using this quite a bit. Yep. See this orangish pinkish background color there, right there. And then, yep. So I'm going to change it to become a little light after it's over. Just for fun, I'm going to add a small border radius. What this essentially does is it rounds the edges of the button. So let's see, 0.5 rem. Save it. Yeah, you see it has rounded corners, makes it look more attractive. And then I'm just going to copy the selector again, dot. And then sadly, I'm not going to change the background color. I'm going to teach a really good technique in CSS, which is called background blend mode. So I'm going to put background image as this. Oops. Background color. It actually works, it works with linear gradients. So I'm probably thinking it works with this. I've never actually tried this before. Background color. Go for white first, and then click around here. Sounds good. Put this as hover. So all you have to do is put a colon and then a hover effect. Okay, so essentially nothing has happened. That's because you have to initialize background blend mode. So that's essentially what people normally use to suppose darken backgrounds. I'm gonna put multiply here. So still not working. Why are you not working? Or I'm gonna put lighten. Remove this. Change this back to color. Okay. Let me get this stuff back. So essentially, what I'm gonna do is get something lighter. I just wanted to try this for fun, but as far as I think, it only works with images and colors. Suppose you want to darken a particular image, that's what you could use. I'm just gonna go color, and then wait for this background color. I'm just gonna apply that. Yep. And then I'm just gonna change the background color to, I'm just gonna make a variable fade color orange for fun. And then I'm just gonna go select that thingy here. Wait, what's that? Okay, wait, actually I'm gonna copy this, keep it in the memory, and then wait for that mappy thing to come. Select this lighter gradient of it, and then just replace this. What's that? Okay. And then put the hexadecimal value. What did I just do? Okay, wait. Think. Wait 1 second. This is more jeopardized than I thought. Put the E and put this hexadecimal thing in. Let me just change background fade. Very simple. Alright, that's what I think it is. And then yeah, hover to the fade color. Then what do we need to do? What do we need to do? Let me save that. Oops, so abrupt. We need to apply a transition, my friend. Transition. 1 second, or actually 0.5 seconds. Background color, or actually no, all ease in out. That sounds nice. Okay, you see that? That's nice. When you want it to fade in, it goes to a lighter tone. I couldn't actually find a proper color beforehand, so I'm sorry for that, but yep, that managed to work. See, this works too. Yep, this works, because what we're essentially doing in transition is we're transitioning the effective background color property here. So that's essentially what we're doing down here. And then the button fade out. I'm not wrong. Border radius is 0.5 rem. Or actually, I don't want to do a border radius to this. Background color. No, I'm gonna change. This is gonna be fade color. I'm just gonna copy this because the syntax is really similar. So I'm gonna change this out, and background color here. Background color. Yeah, see, starts with this faded color and then goes up to the normal one. So I guess this is how it works, or it's reversed. I'm not sure. I'm so sorry. And then let's go on to underline the button. So let me go check the class of it. And then underline button underline. Wait, is it button? Okay, it's button underline. The button underline. And then what we gotta do is we need to specify a pseudo element essentially. I have a video on pseudo elements which is going to be linked right in the cards, so please do check that out. So hover. Oh no, that's not hover. Before, yep, that's pseudo element. This is the proper way that we're supposed to select a pseudo element. So what we're essentially saying is what should be placed before the underlined button. So what essentially animations should we do to it? So what I'm gonna do is essentially just take the button and give a border to it. Border is equal to 2 pixels solid, and then cerulean. There's no cerulean blue. Cornflower blue. Sounds nice. Put the border. Put the border. Oh, my bad. My bad, my bad. Button, underline. Now I'm going to be using the pseudo element. Border, essentially bottom. Yep. So this is supposed to be the final or the original state of the button. But before that, we need to essentially make it transition from the left of it. So I'm just gonna trust my instincts and go through this. I'm not sure if this is the correct code or not, but yep. So essentially transform. I have a video on transform 2. It's gonna be linked in the cards. What it essentially does is it changes the orientation. Right now I'm gonna do translate X for about the border length or the length of the button. I'm just gonna try 20 pixels. Trial and error. Am I just dumb? Probably. So, gotta try another method. What I did essentially was a little dumb. Let me see. Yep. So, I really forgot one of the basics of pseudo elements, I guess. Content, and then this. So that's basically one of the most important parts of pseudo elements. That must be there. And then let me see. Position absolute. So we're essentially what we're doing is we're positioning it to relative to the button or to the page. So yeah, we're gonna be positioning it actually relative to the button, and then we're gonna be doing left 0, L0 for an emmet, R0, B0, and we're not gonna be doing the top in case you haven't noticed. And then I'm gonna be doing translate, sorry, not translate, transform scale x 0. Let's see. Okay, so that's how it's supposed to look, or maybe I have to edit this part. So let's think. So yep, I have to put a height of 2 pixels if that's what I did with this thingy here, and I won't have to do that again. Let me try to remove it. Select, select. Fine, let me just manually select it like that. Okay, that, and then background color is given. And the transform is done. So I guess we have to put the hover here, and before select the pseudo element 2, and then transform, no, not translate. Oh my god, I always literally think when you use transform you have to use translate, but that's not true. There's so many other options. Just keep forgetting that. Let's see if it works. Please work. Please work. Not working. So this is where we go into debugging. Let's see. Okay, I think we're not able to see it is actually happening. Can see it. Nice. Trying to love this debugging. So sorry, every programmer makes a mistake, and I just got to know about it like a few days ago. So I'm really sorry if something wrong. Cornflower blue. Then let's see now. I'm gonna pray. Hope this works. It's happening here? Oh my god. Okay, I need to bring it here. It's absolute. How could I be so dumb? I'm supposed to do a position relative. Relative. Yep. So what relative essentially does is it how should I explain this? Let's see. It takes all measurements relative to the borders of a confined unit or a container or an area. What position absolute does is along this entire screen if no position relative is given. So right now I put a position relative on this button, so everything will be taken as a measurement in this underlined button. But right here I put the absolute is to give is to take the measurements of this particular line or underline within the boundaries from the borders of the button. So that might sound complicated. I'm gonna be deploying a video or uploading a video on CSS position if you're still stuck on it. Be sure to check that out when it releases. And and let's see. Yep, this is going so abruptly. We need a transition. Very important. Transition. 0.5 seconds. Transform. By applying it to transform is in. Let's see. Ooh, that's nice. So nice. This is actually pretty good. That's the underline button. That's done. And then next up, all these wicking. Actually, this color sucks. And so instead of looking at this crap, I would like a better color, and I would probably be ready with my colors during my next color palette in my next video. But right now, this is all we've got, and then we go in color slide in. I'm gonna be doing blues right now because that blue seems to be so nice. So color slide in. So let's see. Button color slide. Okay. Dot button color slide pseudo element before content, and I put that, and so position should be absolute, and I'm gonna do top right bottom left. So coming from the left, we don't need to right, and then so let me guess, we need. So my guess is right here. In my highly valued opinion. Okay, I'm just exaggerating right here. My guess is that we have to put 0 for all of them. T0, L0, R0, B0. So, and then let me try transform. And then scale X 0. and then background color, cornflower blue. Check that out. Color slide before element selected, and then transform selected, and then so let's see, where did we go? Let me just try completing that part of the code. Button color, slide, and then hover, and then transform, scale x1. Okay. So when we hover, the thing just pops up, blocks out of the text. So there's a property in CSS, it's a really useful property. It's called ZIndex. Put it to -1. We push the color or we push the color back, so it just basically overwrites the background color but pushes the text before it. So let's check that out. Does it work? I'm not getting any phone call. Or is it one? I keep forgetting. Nope, I need to change my Z index. See, I need to put it to -1, -1. So let's see. I don't think I was completely wrong. Let's just animate this part of it. Transform, origin, left, and then transition. I'm just gonna do 0.3 seconds transform, and then let's see, wants to come in. So ease in, and then let's just save and see your color coming in. We shall worry about the other part. And then let me try and remove the Z index. Okay, it works. So let's go for another try. Okay, and then let's try to change the color to white. And then button color slide before element. Let's see, and then I have to put the hover, the color. Is it here I'm supposed to keep it, or when I hover it, the color to change to white, and then I want to transition of 0.3 seconds, color ease in, and then I guess I gotta change the Z index. Z index of 1. So let's try this. Okay. I think it's ease. I'm just gonna get rid of ease. It's going out properly, not going in properly. That's surprising. Let's try here. Z index of -1 here. Please work. Please work. Please work. So, where did we go wrong? Where did we go wrong? Let's try ease. Okay, it's good. Please is transform, scale X, transform, scale 1. Where did it go wrong? I think my brain cells just fired. Remove all of this. And then we don't need the pseudo element for that. Button color slide, we don't need the pseudo element. I'm just going to specify it's transition and Z index if I'm not wrong. And 0.3 or 0.4 seconds. And then color ease. And then Z index 1 or 2. Let's just put it 2. button, color, hover. Okay, and then here, change the color to white. Should work. Yep, this does work like an amazing person. And you could try changing it from left to absolutely nothing. See how that works. Goes in the middle. I actually seem to like the middle one a lot better. Yeah, the middle one's a lot better than the left one. I mean, you could choose what you want. I'm just gonna put it as a comment. Okay, and then let me just select that. I'm just gonna put it as a comment, so in the code below, you might actually want to use it or not, but it won't be actually important if you understand the transform origin. I think I'm going to have to rush through the other ones. So let's think button pop. Is it pop? Okay, button pop. And then let's see, we want a border radius, or actually a box shadow, or actually a border radius. Sorry, I keep changing my mind. I need to adjust that part. And then box shadow. What this essentially does, it gives a sort of envelope around the entire thingy. 2em. Wait, 0 2em, and then wait. Top, right, bottom, left. Or is it top, bottom, right, left? Because that one's for padding. I don't know about this, so I'm not putting out anything for that. Actually, 1 pixel. Top, bottom, and then right, bottom 2em, then 0. See if that works. Should work. Button pop. Color. So color. Then we could give color, and we could just choose the blue one or the gray. Gray. Okay, I get this sort of smear around here, but then let me try if I can use solid. If I can use that, it would be nice. I mean, fine. We just gotta adjust with the button, and then button pop. That's all I'm gonna give this guy. Okay, so we put next. We put the before element. The button pop. Put the before element. Before. I'm gonna have to rush through these two because it took a lot of time brushing up my bad programming skills with quote marks. And then, yep. So button pop. What do we want at the end? We wanna make sure it translate. Or let's do position absolute. Do we need position absolute? Let me try. T0, L0, R0, P0. We have to translate here. Transform. Translate Y by about 4 pixels. So let's see. And we hover it, button pop, hover before. Let's see, transform. I'm just trying this out and hoping it works. Let's go back to 0. Okay, pop. No working. Why you do this to me? Is it 0 here and 4 pixels there? Interesting. It still doesn't work. So let's try. Interestingly, I don't see the need for a pseudo element here. So let's button pop, and then let's get border radius 15 pixels. Let's try that. Or we'll be seeing ducks here. Okay, that's okay. And then border or box shadow 0, and then let's say 9 pixels of intense light gray. Very fancy. Is this okay? I don't know, it looks like a button to me. When you press it, you'll probably get the feeling, amazing feeling. So let's just go button pop, and then we hover, changes the BGC for background color. I don't want that pale thingy anymore. E459 FE. Oh, nice pink color. Okay, so let's check it out. And then, okay. And then, so what you do when you want to click the button is button prompt. And then active. Okay, and then you want the background color to remain the same. That thingy, okay, found it. And then, you want it to transform, I mean. Why is it always so confusing? Ugh. I don't know how that sounded like to you, but I don't want to know either. Let's try that. See if it works. The entire thing is going down. Okay. And then let's say try position fixed. See if that helps. What the hell is that? Okay. The entire thing is moving. It's not actually supposed to move. Okay, I think we gotta keep a box shadow here too, and then let's just make that 5 pixels of star 666. What's that? Oh, it gives a nice gray color. I find that interesting. And then solid, classic. Okay. Actually, that actually looks like someone's pressing on it, and then it's getting pressed. The box sizing is actually supposed to change. Let's check that out. Now, yep. Now you get that thingy of that like being pressed, and then this box thingy part getting gray and then darker because of the shadow. And so yeah, look, click animation. I think I accidentally confused myself because the click animation is the pop animation. Come on. And then yep, that's it, I guess. Thank you guys for watching. And there are a lot of other button creative animations you could do. Some of these I found on my internet, and some of them I customized a little bit. And yep, there are an infinite amount of choices that you can use and make these sort of amazing, cramazing thingies, the button hover effects thingies on the internet. And then they could hopefully be a part of your future projects. As for me, I think one of the projects that you're going to be facing soon is making an amazing calculator using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. I'm just preparing you with everything you probably need, for building that project on your own, and I'm going to make a tutorial too on that. And I think I'm going to be using this button pop, but in a different way, probably. So that's it for now. I'm going to be sharing this on GitHub. I'm going to be sharing this in my GitHub repo in the comment section below. Please be sure to subscribe, like, comment, and share with everybody who loves coding and enrich the world with the joys of coding. I'm being a little over dramatic here, but it doesn't matter. This is Codinger, signing off.